It is me, Jordan Long here. And today I'm going to talk about, Father Yule, Grandfather Cold, you know, and seeing if you're on the good list or the bad list. And how does that go again? Wow, Jordan, you want to know if you're on the good list or not. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Well, let me see about that. Well, okay, I got a lot of names that God and Jesus gave me as far as giving me the good list. And yeah, you're on the good list. Not on the flawless or sinless list, because no man or woman can be on that list. But you're on the good list. Well, that's good to know, because I thought you were going to hold it against me for not cleaning up reindeer shit. No, it wasn't your work, so why would I hold that against you, though? You know? So, yeah, and how, when it comes to the good list, the bad list, are you the one that's putting folks on it? And how forgiving are you of mistakes and mishaps, if they should, happen? Well, guess what? I'm not the one that's putting folks on the good list or bad list. That's God, that's Jesus. And they're loving and they're forgiving. So, yeah, I think I'm loving and forgiving too. I'm not going around with my list and saying, oh, well, you forgot to clean your room one day. Boom, you're on the bad list. Or, well, you made your bed today, so you're on the good list. Yeah, I'm not going around with that list and, saying, oh, well, you're not flawless and you're not sinless. Well, no man or woman can be flawless or sinless. Only Jesus was. And he's been on top of the good list for years. Hell, he's the only one that's on. It gets updated every day. There's not one time a day I can't look at it because it's always shifting. Yeah, I know. And most likely must be a headache, or a mind ache, for him to see the good list and folks always shifting off of it. And if there's a good list and a bad list, well, I don't know if there's the sinful list, the wicked or evil list, because if there was, it would be offshooted into the bad list. But then again, being bad and being wrong is not the same thing as being sinful or wicked or evil, you know. So how is that? Oh, and just ask your asking thing. There isn't any. There's only the good list, the bad list. There isn't anything in the middle. Like there isn't an offshoot of the bad list calling it the sinful list, the wicked list, the evil list. And as far as there's really no offshoot of the good list known as the the flawless list or the sinless list, because if there was, Jesus would be the only one on that list and it would be unfair. you know and it's always shifting all the time. Every day God and Jesus update me on deeds that folks are doing, and then I have to make the choosing to either give them something or not. Do you give Blackstone? I never gave folks Blackstone, due to the health illnesses and shit. What I tended to do was to give them, the last, not the first thing on their list, but always like need be the middle thing or need be the last thing on their list. So I always took a gift away. I never gave Blackstone out though. Oh, yeah, that's good to know. Because what would folks do with that black stone? I don't know. I guess throw it in their fire stick if they had one. Beyond that, I don't really know what they would do with it, you know? And you're always looking at it more than once to see who's been good and who's been bad. Yeah, and at least at the end of the day, Jordan, at the end of the day, I'm happy to say you're on the good list. Yeah, I would be on the good list. Not the flawless, sinless list. But on the good list, though. Yeah, yeah, that's good to know. That's it. You're on the bad. Well, that's my talk with Father Yule, Grandfather Cold, or Santa Claus, or whatever you want to call him. You know, let me know what you think about this film, and I'll see you later, everyone.